nice to see you, my young friend.
Говорит.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
Да, тут всю
I
ночь
still
сижу.
can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Все? Для квесты закончились? Давайте полетаем. Надо пойти еще попить взять. Ух, нихуя.
What are you up to now?
Так, лететь 2000 метров. Я сейчас подойду. Чат, если что, подвернете там. Даем управление. Блять, мы разобьемся! А-а-а! У нас форвард работает. Наверное, стоит. Нихуя себе.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Off on another and I dare anyone to argue.
Что продаем? Что почем?
What if he's lonely?
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
I shouldn't worry about it. It's only a niffler.
He may be only a niffler to some, but to me, he's a very special boy. Lovely company. I've had him for years. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse. Filled her castle with all... As we drew near, the morning... Oh, I've been worried sick.
Я даже отказаться не могу.
Why don't you just get Rococo back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add Ashwinders into the picture and, well, I love Rococo, but I love staying alive more.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous.
Рококо.
If someone...
What do you have?
What's brought you here today?
О, шмотки продает.
That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
Thank you for stopping by.
Спасение Рококо. Ебал этого нюхлера в рот.
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
Не, ну мод на лестнице сейчас был бы неплох. И Шрек. Шрек, конечно. А моды отключают ачивки, чат.
This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's niffler ran. Ashwinders! I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
А, блядь.
I know I'm not hearing things.
А, похуй.
You're the one who stole our figure. You're about to regret it.
Potato!
Won't remember your face.
Reductor!
Bombarda. You're the one who tread me on. That is a mistake, my friend.
Как попасть вниз?
Go about goblin heads stolen by others, should you? Incendio!
Блядь, не попал.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
А, нихуя.
Resto momentum.
На него не используется Это какой-то мазерфакер 35 уровня, которого не работают скиллы мои. А значит... Откуда, блядь?
That's just pitiful. Potato.
Он будет так ебашить?
Expulso!
Is that the best you can do? Amateur.
Чел, ты сломался.
Expulso! Expulso!
Nice try.
Так, как попасть вниз?
Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Potato. That's proper sponsor. How did that feel?
Bombarda. Incendio.
That one hurt.
Оу. Темный волшебник.
An Ashwinder.
Так, найти вход. Где бы, блять, этот вход найти? Так, плюс зловоние. Плюс зловоние. Вход подземный, вход подземный, вход подземный, вход.
I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo.
Рококо.
What in Merlin's name am I? Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. More treasure. Rococo must have been through here. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. There we go. Ashwinders. Should have expected company. Wait, is that the hippogriff on my treasure map? Revelio. Imperial.
Petrificus totalis.
What a dreadful lot. Revelio.
Reducto.
Bombarda.
Бля, как попасть туда?
Wanna look up?
Revelio.
Petrificus totalis. Expulsor.
Блин, а как попасть за эту стенку?
Bombarda.
Nice. Petrificus totalis. Break down.
А,
Expulso!
Revelio.
вот. Ты меня добавила.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Defender.
Expulso! What are your thoughts on?
Resto Momentum. Levioso. Incendio.
Но это мазерфакер, которому похуй на даже превращение.
Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo.
Что-то он либо перекачивает, хотя он такого же левела, как я. Просто мазерфакер.
What's this? Some sort of treasure map. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Блять, опять я, сука, в ебаном данже, у меня квест. Ой-ой. И квест говорит, иди нахуй. Теперь ищи то, что ты поднял. А что у меня было? Я даже не помню, блять. Искал залупу, рококо.
For me. Imperial.
Might want to look up.
You that goddamn hell!
Expulso!
The grip. You're about to regret.
Expulso!
Revelio.
You manipulate.
Confringo.
Always disorder.
You let Nora You're about to.
Imperial. Accio.
Flash of inspiration.
Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Defender. Depulso. Accio. Crucible. Bombarda. High won't go down to Confringo.
Так, теперь надо догадаться, как мне подняться наверх. Бррр. Такая же лестница, может?
Revelio.
Что за звуки?
Depulso.
Блять, не так.
Wingardium Leviosa.
А, нет, достаю до-то.
Accio.
А чё, я не доставал, до когда файт был.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Я во время файта просто расставил все.
Accio.
Так, сюда листик.
Leviosa. Incendio. Treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail. These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's Niffler. I might as well grab the Niffler. I'm here now.
Стоять, блядь!
Leviosa. There. Best get back to Miss Coffee.
Ебучий нюхлер. бомбить? Не думаю.
I know.
Долетел сделать гонки задания, но вот прилетел к Нюхлеру. Сука. Ебучие сайды.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
Да, оставлю его себе.
Actually, he's taken a liking to me, so I've decided to keep him.
What? He's mine? Oh, I should have faced my fears and gone after him myself.
Надо было. О, даже.
Perhaps you should have.
I can't believe I let this happen. Just take care of him. He'll never love anyone else. Never.
Я вот это продам.
May you never have a moment's peace with him.
Да, чтобы не покоя не... Ну, понял. Чтобы мне покоя не было с ним. А что сделаем?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Здание, где продают рококо. Ебать.
Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
Блять, у него имя есть. Продать за 120 или... Единороги одинаковые. Блять. Не, ну ладно, это именной рококо, тогда я его поселю у себя дома. Я думаю, это обычный, а это прям вот рококо. Или это любых можно переименовать. Красик пол. О, у меня есть дохуя, кстати. Нюхлеров. Единорогов подселю туда. Вот сюда. В принципе, похожее место, где два мужика, блин, две девочки тогда, сори. Крестик. А, вот это вот после. Да, подумаем. Ну вот видишь, здесь есть слот какой-то с крестиком. Что это значит? Переименовать. Да, именно можно спокойно. Ну ладно. Так, что за плюсик? Вот это хороший вопрос, блять. Что это, блять, значит? Ну, он разрисованный. Видишь, не, а нет, тут тоже такой. Ну, возможно, это, не знаю, он... Би. Почему первым? Блять, места нету. Больше не могу развести. Надо продавать будет потом этих. Единорог долбоеб. Странно.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. think you've made marvelous improvements here.
О, здесь 3 прям. Куда тебя пиздануть такая? Намекать, что возможно было ММО, потом. Да, было бы круто, типа, то есть реально ММОшечка. Так дохуя, кстати, этих улучшений для шмоток, которые прям такой юзлес, просто пиздец. Блять, это в поганках надо. Я 30-й, и что мне дает? Нихуя. Ничего. Падение игры как сервис.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Only I could invent a new potion, something indispensable. I'd be...
Pardon me?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Jeris Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
How magnanimous.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, booba-tuber pus. Booba-tubers do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
Booba-tuba.
What precisely are booba-tubers?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that booba-tuber pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure booba-tuber pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few booba-tubers, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Sakurissa, what did you ask?
У меня нету с собой. Блин, столько говоря, у меня нету бубатюбов.
Come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula.
Я хочу бабадюба.
But your things will be safe with me.
О, медальон надо.
Then you'll have to make do with money.
Проклятый медальон у меня.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by.
Или нет? Бабатюба. Бабатюба. Время выращивать.
Deke thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
Блять, она только в средние горшки суется. Ну ладно, сейчас все равно что-то достать. Это, мне кажется, апгрейд на следующий этот.
You should be proud of all the potions you've
Как она называется? На метлу. Будет стоить просто пиздец. Буба-туба. Смотрелся на метлу, который 5к стоила эта шляпа. Не, апгрейд на метлу вот сейчас стоил вроде 5к или 4, вроде 5. Второй апгрейд на метлу.
Some days I'm on.
Natty, is everything all right?
Да, еще есть третий. Это не скин, а
There
именно
are
апгрейд.
times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You have done plenty. In fact, many of my good days
Так, нас
are
одна
good
лабу,
because
реально.
of you. The bad days, however, I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
Больше эти
I
тяжкие,
agree,
чем Гарри
Natty.
Поттер.
We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Так хотел с тобой поговорить, блядь. Не поверишь. Ничего больше не хотелось больше. Ничего. Интересно. Ну, первые часов 20 было прикольно, еще 31. Потом стало уже подзаебало, я начал мейны делать. Но все равно, видишь, не могу делать мейны, пока сайды не сделаю. Вызов браконьеров на дом. Такая смелая маленькая девочка. Блять, я же делал квест с полетами на метле. Какого хуя я сделал квест на спасение воблера ебаного? пошел его разводить, потом, господи, ну реально делал
Oh,
одно,
good, you're safe.
потом делаю другое. Ну, это просто
There
ужас.
you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
If your gran's alright and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Да, я гений.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Не понял. В Румынии... Тыры-тыры-тыры-тыры. Нет, не там. Там написано было странное. Так, задание. Чё делать, чтобы открыть? Ладно, вернемся к тому. Этот нас воблер нас немножко отвлек.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Так, отнесу пока еду. Ой, вовремя. Чач. О. Там Джокер зашел. ТС. Может на Dark and Darker как-нибудь соберем кого-нибудь.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope
Может,
everything's
Тарков?
all right.
I'm over here.
Да ты шо? Я за пиявками.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head.
Поболтали, хватит.
Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
Ага, не побить.
See how I fare.
Get ready to lose.
Вот я сейчас захуярю. С первого раза разъебу тебя. Как ты так быстро едешь?
Well. Brilliant.
Блять.
Now that's more like it. Made it.
Все, лучшее время 2:42. Ебать, это 11 из 29 колец. Ебать. Только половина даже нет. Вот из музыки, из каких-то, блядь, не знаю, Звездных войнов.
That wasn't too difficult.
Ебать, долгое испытание. Оу, щит.
Oh!
Пизда.
This is going well.
Я поздно увидел, что пузырьки внизу. Не, ну ее время побили, но рекорд мировой мы не поставили, я уверен. Он кремикс.
Rather fun.
Это факт.
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am.
It's been fun competing.
Было легко.
You're an asset. You take care of yourself.
Так. На 5 секунд.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet. Brilliant flying, if I did say so myself. Ho, ho!
Так лучше, да? Ладно, пизду.
Blast. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Так. Здорово.
How's my favourite test flyer?
Квест.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
I shall
То
look
есть
forward to
последний
speaking
апгрейд за
again.
10 тысяч просто примотает сиденье к метле.
Finished. Thank you again. Couldn't have done this without you.
Ага, может цены сбросишь?
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Хорошая команда, он на мне наживается. Алло, блядь, Гарри. Что делать? Где мои мейн-квесты? Я хочу делать мейн-квесты, блядь. Что мне надо делать, чтобы мейн-квесты появились? Мне что, реально надо дохуя сайтов закрыть, чтобы открыть мейн дальше?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie.
Brilliant.
A curious...
Looks like some... I call them house...
Мейн, ну вот...
Continue on. For so much
Вышел
effort, the prize
профессор
is
Индус,
grand.
сказал, что мне не доверяет, и съебался.
Could you remind me how...
When you spot... I hope you follow...
Кого вставить? Кому вставить? Блять, меня точно не выгонят потом после того, как я это сделаю. У меня есть задание насчет картин. Разве?
This seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Нихуя, сколько их тут. 16 штук аж. Метни зал. Ку! Да, квест. О, неожиданная встреча появилась. Папи! Ты меня заебала. Ев, ты чё?
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I hope they can tell we're sincere, but
Блять.
Poppy, centaurs are just centaurs. They can't read your mind any
Кошка
better than I
нажала.
could.
Perhaps you're right. It's just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly.
У меня просто стримдека, кошка лежит на ней, и она нажимает иногда, переключает сцены, там,
Speaking of
включает,
secrets,
выключает.
I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Блядь, ну
Goodness.
хватит.
Well, that
Ё.
certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Чё? Ага.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Что-то злой какой-то.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
У кентавров сиськи. Блин, кстати, логично. Поэтому их и удалили.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight.
Грим Аркадия, спасибо.
What do moonstones have to
Грим
do with
Аркадия,
Snidgets?
220.
And why
Уснул у
was he
Максона,
so
проснулся
certain
у
about
Димы.
where we can
Доброе
go?
утро.
Почему бы и нет?
Спасибо за поддержку. Почему все кидают донаты не за суммы, которые я настроил на определенные?
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Могли бы лифчики сделать кентаврам женщинам, правильно? Не подумали. Так, что дальше? Нету мейна.
Фармить сайды? Да, блять, они скучные. И награды бесполезные. Награды нормальные были. Может, было бы и интереснее, реально. 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 Реально.
Made any progress with your trip?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Бля, дрочильные счета. Только сказал, я делаю мейны, мне сайды как бы задрочили, вот начал мейны делать. И заставляют проходить. Но причем они неинтересные, блядь, эти сайды. Спаси лунтеренка, блядь, что? Ну, что сказать? Беда. А какие сайды? Любые надо делать или может определенные какие-то? Не дает времени года сменится. Да, вряд ли. Ну, позакрываем пару. Буду еще делать.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I should investigate.
Defender, Confringo,
Incendio.
Bombarda.
Is that Inferius wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph. Bardolph's woolly jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Чисто босса, ну не босса, а этого квестового большого хпшного моба превратил, блядь, в взрывную бочку и взорвал ее. Это мне нравится. Хороший подход. Твоему мужу пизда. А, ну или брата.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please.
Зомби носит его свитер.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm...
Очень реалистично поплакала и теперь пишет в книжке.
Bardolph, my dear brother. Oh, my sincerest gratitude. You brave soul.
Не хотите что-нибудь купить? Здравствуйте. Я потеряла... Спасибо, что зашел. Спасибо, что зашел. Мод на стринге. Каждый день все больше и больше модов прям. А теперь купи. Поплакали и хватит, а теперь купи шкуру. Римнем. Так мне не ответили, а эти ачивки вырубаются за Шрека, да? Стринги на парня, надеюсь, да? Иначе в чем смысл? Я тебе видел, Тереха скидывал моды, где... Бубатюба. Тереха скидывала бубатюбы. Мод на Рикардо Милоса в... Да, блять, кто такие бубатюбы? Ты бубатюба? Ебать, у меня 1 хп остался, пролетел нахуй. Бубатюба это же живые бубатюбы какие-то. Блять, пролетел мимо. Повторный заход.
Just my luck, a troll.
Мужик, где бубатюбы?
Revelio.
А я могу его шотнуть со спины? Блядь, ну бубатюбы здесь нету. Пизда. Да вроде нет такого, как ты написал с респектом. Бубатюба. Ты бубатюба? Вот это бубатюба. Вот бубатюба. Бубатюба.
Incendio. Revelio.
Блять.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
Прошу прощения, мистер Тролль. Нужны бы были бубатюбы. Почему я на картах не могу ничего делать? Меня это бесит. Кажется, будет быстрее долететь, чем пешком бежать. В чем прикол этой огромной высокой горы бесполезной? Привет, забрал твои бубатюбы.
Saccharissa, I found the booba tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Прибаф вознаграждения.
It actually was a spot of trouble. You never mentioned I might encounter a troll. I think you should pay me more.
I suppose a higher price is less offensive than being forced to regard the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our pubescent classmates. Thank you, and your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding
А
world will know
нахуя
my
его
name.
убивать? Я что, убийца троллей?
Will have been a small part of it.
Костюм для удаления, для собирания буба-туба.
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet.
Буба-туба.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Sometimes it's...
Буба-туба. Ух, нихуя. Полмира пролетать пришлось.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
О, доступно новое задание. Кентавр и камень. О, это по Поппи. Погнали.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Кентавр для друзей. На продажу за 120 копеек.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio. Bombarda.
It's another aggressive one.
Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda.
Whoopers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is set to everyone who hears it mad.
Accio.
I wonder if it's being protected. Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
О, 40 копеек.
Wingardium Leviosa.
We need to find moths.
Lumos.
Lumos.
В чем отличает? Левиоса от Вингардиум Левиоса. И от Акция, блять. Вот! Блять, что? Он улетел, когда я просто прилез. Походу его туда не надо.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Capulso.
А, не то.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Accio. Depulso.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding moths.
Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Accio.
А что, можно тех забрать?
Lumos.
Lumos.
Accio. Depulso.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos.
Ну, Дерека в кабинете был, да. Блин, чуть не упал.
You did it.
Перед гений.
You wouldn't have to do this again. Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Блять, я не могу заплыть сюда. Пока агресс мобов на мне, не могу заплыть. Педран, ну, окончен.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Imperio.
Нихуя она ее разъебала. Хорошая, ну, не знаю, жабка.
Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Bombarda.
The water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Жесть, плавание, конечно, сделано реально как 2022 год. Ныряние на уровне, блядь. Реально чувствуется, что с каждым годом игра дефы, блядь, вот совершенствуется.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up.
Просто не ныряние на уровне, блядь, Нолана.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now. and I'm
Остался
starting to
нахуя.
lose my mind.
Very funny.
У меня есть серф-скилл в это, переманить на себя. Лунный камень. Я спиздил.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall.
Встретиться с Себастьяном на побережье.
That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But we knew we were at the...
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
Так.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the
Блядь,
next poacher that
чуть ноги не сломал.
I still feel terrible.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. We can safely say we know where the moonstone...
Алло, девка! Ну, трохи анимации.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one?
Это был
Only
танец!
happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
Ты что, не хочешь рассказывать?
You and Highwing met?
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Why didn't you tell me this before? After all our time together.
I'm sorry. I thought about it so many times, but I'm ashamed of who my family is. I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
Poppy, you're only one person. You can't save them all.
I can try, and I've had a bit of help so far. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready
Так,
to
5
leave
минут
if you are.
Родос подойдет, пойдем туда в этот. Да.
I don't know why you don't just get a snitch from inside.
Because I told you, I can transfigure one. I've seen her do it, it's true. Soon get us a snitch. Non-verbal spells are very difficult. And risky. You could never do one.
I didn't do
Это
anything,
кто
madam.
такой умный?
Nobody is getting punished, bar perhaps a little cleanup of the ground. But if this happens again, it'll be a most gruesome detention.
Yes, Madam Kagawa.
Marvelous dedication to the sport.
Вот это я встречу, конечно.
Hi, you should see her with a cook pot.
Думал, у него задание после такого. Ну и я встретился с Себастьяном на Южном побережье, больше ничего нету. Ну и что дальше? Я не знаю, чат, что мне в мейн... Не знаю, после стрима буду сайдики делать. Я хуй знает. Ну, на стриме 10 тысяч сайдов делать, это, конечно, жестко. Что-то... А как спид... Мне хочется посмотреть спидраны Гарри Поттера. Мне интересно, как это с сайдами это будут делать. Там какие-то будут техники, наверное, скипа. Мастер. Ну, это Dark and Darker. Хотя это, по сути, Dungeons and Dragons. Где ты идешь в подземелье на своих персонажах же, да? И ищешь как раз таки сокровища. Они посадили капусту в тюрьму? Нахуя, дебилы что? What? What the fuck? Блять, я вам говорю, у меня игра ломается просто на ходу. Вы видели, блять, какие-то теперь текстуры, блять, высветились, которые должны были вообще, в принципе, видны быть. Так, капуста на замке. Мне кажется, первый уровень Локоморы должен автоматически открываться, если ты выучил второй. И также с третьим. Если ты выучил третий, то только третий должен открывать. А остальное на авто. Ну потому что, блядь... А хули? Вы должны обратить внимание на пещеру. Даже ты фупер. Ты просто освободил фупера. А, просто теперь где второй ящик видели. Ладно. Так, мы вроде обратили внимание. Я сделал весь квест. Мастер, разве нет? Или мне туда надо пойти, я не знаю, но он просто... А что мне надо еще сделать-то, ёп?
That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. Better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
You're the one who released Oaks.
И ты пока ну да, это все было. нашли последнюю часть картины. Мы его вставили, он типа ебать мой хуй сказал, круто. Насчет этих преподов.
Do you have the special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
Hello, Mr.
Yes, he...
I have them right.
Marvelous. The same foul curs who... Feldcroft owes it.
You're welcome.
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is...
Говорить... Вряд ли можно говорить, пока оно не предложит. У меня остались, кстати, почти все квесты залупные, блядь. Карты, с помощью карты надо найти. Я ебу, где эта карта. И где этот квест? В Хогвартсе, может. Я даже не ебу, где этот квест, в принципе. А мы есть телепорт прям в крипту сразу? Может, что-то реально забагалось, потому что, ну, блядь, столько невидимых NPC-шек было. Как его поймать? А как ключ этот поймать? Ёпта, браза. А, не надо понимать. Надо уебать его.
Revelio.
Карта неудобно. Да, неудобно пользоваться картой. Как не приблизишь, что ли, все удобно. Здорово.
Я узнаю пока у графона.
Давай. Опа, ученики заспавнились.
Здорово, Димас.
Я захожу тогда.
Йоу, все, тоже все, 2 минутки. Ебать, препод привидения.
The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its
Рейнджер, мне кажется, к этому единственный приспособлен, блять.
Самое сложное это фиолетовую хуйню задочь. Ну, нормально разбить среди мобов.
Не засните! О, нет! Я пытаюсь не заснуть.
Слушай, а фиолетовый это magical damage, да?
Есть.
Да, то там все.
Ебать, чуть не заснул.
Мне кажется, будут добавляться банки и на блок magical damage, кстати, я думаю.
Замочу пока.
But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
Now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle,
Бля.
it was completed.
Ладно, я потом это сделаю, квест.